Jesus said, love your enemies. Pray for your enemies. Pray for the people who persecute you. He also said, love your neighbor. In fact, love your neighbor the way you love yourself. Love your neighbor as much as you love yourself. Jesus said, love your enemies and love your neighbors. I wonder if he was trying to remind us that our enemies are often our neighbors. The people we spend the most time around can be our best friends, but also can be the relationships that antagonize us the most. We live in a world that is very divided. We're always being pushed to take sides on certain things. Maybe the things that we take sides on don't always need sides. Maybe we're too quick to jump to one side or the other. Today in church, we talked about racial reconciliation and the need for that kind of peace in our world, in our country, in our city. And I want to encourage you, if you haven't seen it yet, to go online to the church YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the bit down below and watch that service. It's long, but we're not going to apologize for that. It's much longer than a normal church service is, but it was a very heavy topic. And the beauty of YouTube is you can watch a bit, pause, go about your day, come back and watch a little bit tomorrow. If, take it how you like it. But it was very, very long, and Pastor Mike was up there, and he joined with a friend of ours named Tyree, who some of you have met, especially if you've been to camp with me. And he came in, and they were just talking about some of the challenges that we face in a divided world. And I want to make this push today for us to fight for that unity that we need, right? If our world is divided, then shouldn't the church be the one fighting to bring people back together? Now, shouldn't the church be the one to make peace? I believe that it should. And I believe that when we are faced by the choices, when we are faced with the choices of our life, we tend to take sides when we maybe don't need to. And we tend to divide ourselves when maybe we shouldn't. I think Jesus was trying to remind us of that. When he reminded us that, our neighbor isn't just the person right next to us. Our neighbor is the person who isn't like us. Our neighbor might be the person who doesn't like us. Our neighbor might be the person that we think less of when we really shouldn't. Something to think about today. Have a great week.